Hey, hello, everyone, or almost everyone. Everyone will be joining us soon. But yeah, we're jumping back into this. I've been kind of avoiding this for a while because I'm getting sick of this game. But a purchase is a purchase. Somebody paid for me to actually finish this game and max it out. God damn it. But yeah. Here we are, doing this because this is what I want to be paid for. This is what I want to do with my life. Even if it's a game I don't like. I'm play it. I'm play it. I want to play a Realm hack of this so bad, but okay. Oh my god. All right, so where we last left off, we were gonna go and finish off, what's his name's dream? The Samurai's dream. You know the one. What do you want to see out? Yeah. This. Because, there is a chance that if we do this, we may miss, like, an encounter or two, and that's kind of important. Oh, God. Why did I do this? Okay. I'm good. I'm fine. There's no encounters here. But there are encounters in here that we need to, like... Yeah. We need to do some encounters here. How have you been? Hey, Megumi. I've been working too much. That's basically sums up pretty much how I've been. And I don't mind mentioning it out loud. I've got to kind of balance things out. Or at least pace myself at work. But how have you been doing, Megumi? How have you been doing? So we've got to get all the encounters here in the weird dream sequence thing. Oh, Thumper, thank you for... I feel like I just did this. Bless you all. Thanks, Thumper, for resubscribing, my friend. It feels pretty awesome. And yeah, didn't you do this the last time? Yeah, it was actually pretty recent. Turn this down a little bit. I think it's a little loud. No, that should be fine. I'm Largo. I'm Kurlax. I'm Mobius. So they're not going with the whole, curly... The Stooges. The Three Stooges. And Souls Hours. It's been Souls Hours. And I want to thank everybody that's actually joining me today. It's been a while since I've last streamed. The last thing I actually did that was, well, related to my channel, was in fact just doing a recording. I may do more of those because I need to have days where I'm still devoted to my channel. Dude, you're awake this late, bro. Yeah, Astral. I know. I have a True Keep. I have a, what is it called? I have a day job, essentially. What is he? Yes, and then... I mean, he's not going to have a problem because he's like a freaking speed demon and he's level 99, but still. And I almost forgot one other thing. Boost. Okay, everything's on. Okay. Were Dragon. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Like I said, this is going to be very easy. We're level 99. Everybody's level 99 in this right now, guys. All right, good old Interceptor's going to help out. There we go. But how are you doing, Astral? It's been a while since I've seen you in my lives. There we go. Oh, it's Guana time. It's Guana time. He's a friend of mine. Actually, wait a minute. Why is the text to speech not working? Oh, why? Why? That's okay. It's all good, guys. We're just maxing this game out. One of the biggest Final Fantasy games ever made. Certainly not a boring one. Oh, it's well. Oh no, I broke it, did. Or it's just not loading or something. Oh yeah, this is not. Well, this went well. This went really well. Level 99 won't protect you from everything. Okay. Yes, Thump. Thump got it. Okay. Where's that from? Thumper, where's that from? Because I have no idea where that's from. Good old Scrubs. Okay. Okay. We need to find more party members because without them we're gonna just like die in here. We're gonna die in here. Scrubs. Oh, it's from Scrubs. Okay. Probably want to take care of that thing first. Ah, shit, we're gonna die again. Maybe we should wear a ribbon. Wear a ribbon. Should wear a ribbon on my dude here. Right after he bangs Dr. Troy's niece. Neat. Yeah, we're gonna put a ribbon on Shadow. That just seems sensible. I should watch Scrubs. Scrubs seems like it's fun. And people say, and I stat max and everything like that for all the characters, and people say I wouldn't need it. Well, I really showed my incompetence has really showed them. Anyway, ribbon. There we go. He's healed now.
Remember, if two pregnant women have a fist fight, it's become a mech battle between two unborn babies.
Why isn't it working? Hang on. Oh, I'm so excited. 105 hours to go, and the bazaar is up and running. Awesome, Tequila. I'm actually happy about that. Oh, what do I have to do with this? Oh, shit. I gotta do something with the thing in order to reload it and everything like that. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, why? Why can't everything just work when I want it to work? Hang on, hang on. And hi everybody, how you doing? How you doing? Glad to see people are jumping in. You know, occasionally. Hang on. Because I remember I had to fix this before. And thank you, Magumi, for using it so that I can figure out exactly what's going on. Oh, okay. Now I know what I have to do. Hang on. And I want to thank you guys for your patience with me. The authentication. I just want to make sure I'm deleting the right one. Oh, it's working. Oh, and Sleepycast, thank you for joining. How you doing, girl? How you doing? Okay. Doing everything beside it. Okay. I think I know what to do. It's very simple. All right. There we go. Hang on. It's like I never left, but I kind of left. Okay. It should work now. Hang on. Keep forgetting that things can break so easily here. Skeletor.
Until we meet again!
Yes! Okay, we got it, Magumi. We got it. Do not use sparingly. That's the only rule. Okay. Gotta admit, there's nothing cooler than a ninja wandering around the samurai's dream trying to find a way to unfuck him out of the dream. Tara Reid. A teen and an adult wet dream. What the hell did you like? A ninja fighting for a samurai. Well, kind of in a samurai. Only in Final Fantasy, kids. Only in Final Fantasy. There you go. You pull us all the way in this guy's dream? I better not blah, 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 blah. Shout for now. I don't care. I think there's a couple of enemies we need to fight here. In real life, they're often the same thing. I mean, maybe. Depends on what anime you watch. Let's not kid ourselves. It really depends on what anime you watch. Because let's face it, ninjas and samurai are not the same thing. But, whatever. We're still going to increase the encounter rate. God, I can't remember how to do this. Oh, there we go. And Saben. If we can make it to that save point, that would be great. And Coco. I should be mugging, but we're level 99. We don't really need to worry about a lot of shit. Like, at all. I'm not kidding. Oh, man. No, don't say that. That's right, guys. Throw caution to the wind. Who cares about moderation? Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Megumi had a great one. I put thought of the days now.
You will never see your actual face, and if you do, something has gone horribly wrong.
Until we meet again!
Oh my god, there's too many good ones. Megumi, stop! There's so many good ones. Actually, hang on. I keep forgetting. We can always make them permanent by doing this. Oh, I miss you guys. I miss you guys a lot. Oh my god, I miss you guys like so much. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm trying to make this thing like more of a frequent thing during the week. The more I get used to my job, the easier it's going to be, though. I promise you guys. It's never easy. Perfect. And this last one. You know what? If I can't put it somewhere, and if I can't find the thing for the thought of the day, I can at least do this. Oh man, I love it. Quote. And by the way, how's everybody doing? I've been pretty bad about keeping in contact with people lately. My job's taking a lot out of me. I'm not really trying to excuse myself. I'm just giving you an explanation. You have a good boss? I switched bosses recently because I'm not going to say promoted. I just went to a different department. My current boss is kind of not a great guy. My first boss was one of those people that really like to treat sales honestly, and my next boss is a guy that believes that you should, in fact, what's it called? Do everything you can, including lie to the customer or leave things out to make a sale. I'm not thrilled about that guy being my boss. Also, I've just learned today that people can take sales from you, but they're not going to say that people can take sales from you. Oh, that's dirty. Yep. I learned that kind of the hard way, but not really. Because when I brought it up, it kind of, everybody did not want to actually talk about it. But one guy actually got in touch with me. He said, yeah, don't do that. Or rather, don't do that, or don't, people aren't supposed to do that, but people do that. It's kind of awful. Like he said, basically, he told me that he loses sales all the time to people that take sales from him. Glad you got away from him. Well, no, I'm still working for yeah, that kind of boss is shit. No, my previous boss, Tequila, was the one that was actually pretty good. This new boss is pretty bad. Oh man, I hate having that be a thing, but oh boy, Megumi, I'll take some snow. We're having a warm week here, and we've lost our snow. Yeah, I could use a little snow myself. Things are starting to get a little bit warmer over here, and very, very, very dry. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I got that mixed up. Don't worry about El Tequila. Trust me, I'm not really saying too much about it. I'm not really doing too much about... Take that. That's awesome. I'm not really doing too much to keep the story straight. I'm kind of just fitzing a little bit here because of the day I had. But learning that my sales, or the work I put into a sale, can just be taken away is kind of demoralizing. It's kind of really demoralizing, actually. Because I kind of want to, rub it in. I kind of want to, earn my keep at the job, and the job they basically make it clear that if you don't make enough sales, they're going to consider, telling you to just leave. Which really sucks, which makes it really, really awful. It means that there's a little bit of cutthroat going on there, and I'm not really happy about that. I'm really not happy about that. But yeah, it's something that sales jobs can be rough. They can be. They told me I can take it up with my team leader if somebody legitimately takes a sale. And the only way that a person can take a sale is if a customer is going to get in touch with you later, and you have enough information that they could just take the sale. So I'm not going to say it's my fault per se, but it does mean that I have to kind of be careful. I kind of have to I have to make it so that when I make notes covert enough that they can't just steal my sale. We're going to hang out here for a little bit. So that means I'm going to have to use an elaborate system. Well, give me a call. I'll give you a sale. It's all good. Well, thanks, my friend, but it's all good. It's an outbound thing, so I have to get sales, or I have to make sales to people that are specific customers, which is kind of irritating now that I think about it. But thanks for that, my friend. We'll need to write in TISM. Yep, it's actually, you know what? It's funny you put it that way, because it's probably going to be what I'm going to be doing. I'm either going to write an elaborate code that has numeracy added to it so that nobody can understand what I'm trying to do with the customer, or I'm just going to write things in elaborate figurative language so that it'll just to the point where my coworkers will get frustrated and my bosses might get concerned. I'm thinking the latter over the former, but I don't know. I have to really stretch my creative muscles for the second one. There's one more monster that we have to find here. I think he's one of those face monsters. Hang on, guys. It's been a while since I brought up the list for. Let's see here. Final Fantasy 6 Beast here. Because we've got to go through this. Like, this is just very quick here. Yeah. Nobody uses that enough. I'll know it when I see it. Stream. El Shabar. I think we got the Were Dragon. Oh! Hell yeah. Io. Okay. Parasite. Schmidt. Pluto Armor. Alluring. I think we're all good for the most part. Loving it. Oh, thanks, Dan, Dante. Thank you for coming by, my friend. You were awesome, my friend. I'm glad to see a lot of you. Playing this incredible game that I keep coming back to. You know what? When a young Canadian appears on the news with a manifesto talking about lizards taking over the world and committing war crimes, all written in code, we all know who that's about. Oh, shit. Why do I feel like that's something I should kind of fear, but also not really, like, go out of my way to stop? Oh, man. And Dante, how are you doing, my friend? Every time I hear that song, I picture Gandalf bouncing his head up and down. I should actually add that as an alert, too. Like, just that animation in itself. Both songs playing at once. People are probably confused coming into my life. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good day. Steal. But yeah, tequila. Wouldn't it be odd if I became that inspirational? Ever hear the Rickroll together with Robo's theme song from Chrono Trigger? No, but I'd gather we'd try to actually if they're mashed up, I'd gather we'd have a hard time picking them apart. There's a face creature. There's a face monster. Do I have to go somewhere else to gather? At least this game's like less painful when you have all the levels. If you have all the levels, you don't have to worry about as much. All right, I should bring up the Final Fantasy VI sucks counter. Hang on. I forgot about that. Let's see. You thought I forgot about that, huh? All right, there we go. Because I just did a thing. Okay, there we go. And Final Fantasy sucks. Proved me wrong. I added something to the counter. I'm glad my friends that love this game aren't here. They might. I think I have a tendency to stop talking to me for a bit whenever I do that. Hey, Violet, how you doing? It's good to see you. Violet. Oh man, good to see you, girl. Everything's great, sir. So far, so good. Yeah, me too. I'm kind of getting used to my new job, and it's not bad. I can imagine it being worse. Yay! Oh man. Hey, Laser. Love. Oh, good to see you, Tequila. We were just talking about how much I actually dump on this game, and how friends of mine that love this game, especially since I'm becoming more and more like friends with people in that community, tend to maybe not talk to me for a little while when I trash this game. But I can't stop because I have a problem. Alright, we can't. Being an imp is a special thing. I don't want to leave this area though because I'll get lost again. There is one more enemy here. I swear, it's like a... I'm special. I'm special and not an imp. Being an imp is special. Kind of. I don't know. Actually, hang on. Schmidt, Albar... Okay. We're dragon. Coco. I think Coco we already found. And the alluring... Alright, Cyan's. The samurai. El-Jabbar. Train. Cave. The dreamscape. Okay. Okay. Well, so we have to look up dreamscape. Dreamscape. Oh my god. I think we're good, actually. We're Dragon. Laura Gorn. Let's see if we have the Laura Gorn. Hang on, guys. This whole maxing out thing is always just... Man. I'm trying to find ways to actually even just enjoy playing this game, but... Oh my god. It's the Final Fantasy where they added too much, but did so little depth. Oh, god. Alright. The complaint's over. This game just makes me want to play Final Fantasy 3 or 4 or 5. But not actually just this game. Surrender. Okay, hang on. This has to be so complicated. Luring Rider, Pandora, Parasite. Were Dragon. Were Dragon. Oh, how about 26? Sorry. How about 209? That's the Schmidt. And here's the Pluto Rider. We need to find an Elgibar. But, I think we're... Okay, we're good here. We're good here for a lot of them. But we need Algebra here. What's up here? Oh, we need to go back to the Zone Eater to get a couple of more encounters and shit. But we can always go back there.
Over narrator. That was a lie. It was just the beginning.
That was just a lie. It was just a... That was just a lie. It was just beginning. I love that. Oh, God. Okay. Back to it. Back to the best Final Fantasy ever. Oh, my God. I'm going to add 2 for that one. I still have to do the rages, too. Oh, my God. Don't tell Mama Terra I said bad things about this game. I'm trying to keep the friends that I have. Okay. And thank you for the likes, my friends. I really appreciate it. Look at that. There's no escape for you. If you say so. I'm pretty sure we're going to be unaliving these guys pretty goddamn fast. Did you make enough to share? Sorry. We're going to wipe these guys out in like a minute. I mean, ostensibly. Ah, stop it. I want to mug these guys. There we go. Ah, thanks for Oh, look, you look all, Tequila learned Ultima. Well, what great timing. How do you know I'm not in your kitchen? I mean, I could go look, Thumper, but, I mean, you're welcome to anything that's in here anyway. And what horrors you see in my apartment in general, well, that's on you, buddy. Alright, where was I? Oh, yeah, I was going on to... Because we got all the encounters here. I have 2 cats. Aw. I should get 1 cat, man. That's just, like, the one thing I probably actually need right now. Given that I've had a mouse problem, there's a lot of room in my apartment so that I could actually probably make, like, a cat... cat tree. I could probably make a cat forest for my cat with the room that I have. And, honestly, it would be nice to actually have just, like, another living thing in here. Other than the mice, which the problem would be solved with the cat. Alright, we gotta do encounters here. I'm doing a max out. For anybody that's wondering what I'm doing and why I'm, like, sticking around, I'm doing a max out. The cats would alert intruders. Mine just perks her head up from her 6th nap and then goes back to sleep. Oh, well, I mean, that's adorable. I would never really rely... Well, no. Cats are not terrible guard animals. Just not against humans. Not against humans. Virtually anything else, though. Maybe. Hell, I've seen a cat go toe-to-toe with an alligator and actually scare off the alligator. Like, we're talking... we're talking... Cats are pretty much peak when it comes to being, like real bros to human beings. My cat sees invisible creatures. Anybody want to tell Violet? Because if nobody else will, I will. But Violet, your cat might be schizophrenic. Either that, or there's some supernatural shit that's going on that nobody's aware about but your cat. Oh god, I hate it when they do that. They aren't invisible. Generally, when I see things that I think might be not visible, I think I might have hit my hurt. I think I might have. I feel like I might have hit my head like really, really hard. That's very rare, though. It happened once, I think. There you go. Syrian, which I'm glad we found. Just to you. Oh yeah, we need the banish spell for Exo Death or whatever his name is, which is It's called banish at this one, but it's like, there we go. Yep. But it's X Zone in the original. Yeah, we got a bunch of people with banish, probably including Cyan for that matter. You see the Hat Man. One time I saw Slender Man. Oh wait, no, that's just my neighbor. He had issues. Actually, my neighbor might have been Slender Man, but without the mask off. You could borrow my girl for a weekend, and that would fix your mouse problem. She got 3 in one day at the start of the harvest. Oh, that's awesome. You got an awesome hunting cat right there, Tequila. A really awesome hunting cat. I don't know, the cats that I've always owned have been really nice and sweet, but they're really bad hunters. They were really bad hunters, especially the Siamese cat that I had. The Siamese cat that I had was nothing like the basically held to those cat stereotypes. Wander out. We should remember that, guys. Yeah, we're just gonna wander out here for a second because there's encounters on the outside, then on the inside, on the outside. Come on, fight me. If all the stories in Final Fantasy VI were like Cyan's, would you change your mind? Depends on what you mean. Like if they're given more flesh and the tragedy wasn't just simply I had a bad thing happen to me one time and it kind of sort of tangentially had something to do with the plot, then yeah, I'd probably like Final Fantasy VI, or at least respect the plot of Final Fantasy VI more.
Is this one of those new, non-ghost trains? Impressive.
I mean, yeah, maybe Gumi. Ah, shit. Hang on. I gotta look up there. Well, these guys are fighting really, really fast. Look far. I think we got everything. Yeah. I think all we have to get now is the Schmidt and the Pluto armor and the Io from the Cyan's Dream. That's it. I think that's all we have to get now. Yeah. Yeah. And then this annoying puzzle. This lump of metal. Take that. Another couple more algebars. Although at this point, we might as well just run from battles. We have no reason to gain experience. There we go. Perfect. Yosh. Okay. This flame shield, which is actually a pretty good get. What do we do here to get that, I wonder? Wait. Right, now I remember. Yeah, no reason for us to fight at this point. We're just using resources or just getting hurt. Like, we have no reason other than to up our magic, and that's not really a big thing. And by upper magic, I mean get more spells, which that's not a huge deal. We're gonna
If I got
set time.
Ice as a Cyan or Cryon type character, I might celeste my ass off a cliff.
If I got as a Cyan or free type. Oh man. I mean, I get why you would say Cyan, because Cyan was the worst balanced character in the original Final Fantasy VI. Like, the worst balanced character. Like, they decided to take the guy with maybe the coolest skill in the game and shit all over him by making that skill as slow as motherfucking possible. Like, they did Cyan dirty in the original. Which is a shame, because he's one of the better characters. Like, the better written characters. Which is really fucked up. No, you have to do the side quest to Strago to get all his blue magic. Oh yeah. That's gonna take us some time. Because we have to, if we fail like the first time, we have to go back and fight Hydon again to make sure that we got that get that skill. His techniques didn't work in the original. Oh, what do you mean, Ronan? Because they did work. It's just Sword Tech was just a crappy ability. Which was like the big thing. That. Like, Sword Tech itself was actually just a crappy ability. And it has to do, yeah. Well, there's some bug where his Sword Tech did the same move. So, Charge, I did the same as 6. Oh, fair enough. Here we go. They fridge the man's entire... Sorry, they freeze friend's lord. He'll die too. See, I don't mind that happened. It's just the game more of the game should have been like that. Should have been more bad things happening to the main characters. Just because Mary Sues are not that interesting. I don't care what anybody says. And this game's full of a lot of Mary Sues. Their tragedy could be explained in one line for most of the characters. It's just very shallow. It's just very shallow, and I really don't like it. You see, in other games that I played, other JRPGs, they do it a lot better, where either the tragedy kind of helps define the character and his obstacles, or there are more obstacles and the characters kind of learn who they are along the way. Like Breath of Fire 2, for example, did this really well. Yeah, got it at the first rank hit. I think we got everything here. But yeah. The Sword Tech, the Sword Tech bar was ridiculous. They should have did it in a different way. You know what they should have done? I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna mince words when I say this. They should have just done Blitz, but with swords for Cyan. Oh, and thank you for the golden boy. Oh, thank you so much, Dante, for the golden buzzer. You are trooper, my friend. And thank you so much for that. Sorry I didn't thank you when you did it before. I'm kind of in and out of streams, as you might imagine. Nope. Freya Crescent from Final Fantasy IX went on a journey to find her missing loved one, only to find him living his life completely forgotten about her.
Pew, 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 pew.
Thanks, Dante. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I do agree with that, Megumi. It's not as bad as Final Fantasy VIII's Amnesia plot. Let's be clear about that. But it is still pretty... I can see why somebody is displeased by that. We need to do encounters here. Magitech armor. We're actually weaker in Magitech armor. We're actually weaker in Magitech armor than out of it. Because all of us are now absolute units. Although Magitech's still based on our magic, never mind. I don't know. I just know every Final Fantasy game seems to have at least one plot line where it just doesn't make sense. How could I put it? Except in 6, where a lot of things just kind of stop making sense when you really think about it. Final Fantasy VI is the game that you can absolutely love every moment of if you don't think too hard about it. Come at me, fanboys. Girls, whatever. Oh, man. I'm glad. Maybe that's the point. Maybe they're just... They just do it to keep people going, what the fuck? Why? What other characters would it suck to be? You know what? Actually, I was going to say, you know, Kina from Final Fantasy IX? I don't know if I'd want to end up that character. But then again, they have a pretty cool gimmick. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good... Thumper, that's actually a pretty good answer. That's a damn good answer. Vivi. Ooh, but I like Vivi. Well, actually, you know what? No, that's a good answer too. Aerith and Vivi are actually pretty good answers. Yeah. That's actually not a bad answer whatsoever. It like speaks to the tragedy of those characters too. Yeah, yeah. Who else? If we're including villains in the roster, Gestalt would be a shitty one to be. Think about it. You have a large, expansive empire. You're damn close to taking over the world with the most powerful supernatural force in the world, and your dumbass sidekick, the Joker, decides to just kind of, run into the statues, say a few words, kick your ass with powerful magic, and then commit some violation of geometry to, destroy the world. And you have to witness all of that happen. Get killed by a clown. That's not fair, man. That's not fair. Who's the best Final Fantasy character, and why is it Vivi? Yeah, Ronan, good question. Good question. I still think it's Gilgamesh. He will never find his way home. But he will always be the most powerful character. And the most fortunate one, because he doesn't have to stick around when things go to shit in the Final Fantasy world he happens to be in. Let's see. Bahamut. Or however you pronounce it. I'm just gonna go Bahamut. Nobody cares. Gishal had it coming, though. I mean, Megumi, you're not wrong. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was predictable right from the start, but bad shit was gonna happen to him. And I'm not, you know what, I might as well actually say this now. I don't think it was surprising that Kefka actually took everything over. They kind of made a big job of telegraphing how evil he was and how much of the spotlight he stole throughout the entire game. Why wouldn't he be the final villain in that, Bahamut? Which Bahamut? Did you hear that there's a new ROM hack for Final Fantasy IX coming out at the end of 2026, early 2027, that follows the children of Vivi and how they're living their lives? No, but I want to play that. Wait a minute, how would they do that? Like using... I suppose it would take a lot of work, but I guess I could see how that would work. But would it be like the original plot of Final Fantasy IX, but with just like Vivi's kids? And are we talking about a cast of all black mages? And why is that not sounding like the awesomest thing ever? And why am I not playing that? But yeah, Megumi. Gishal had it coming. If not for the fact that he had poorly planned his empire and whatever the fuck his plan was going to be, it's probably his hubris as well. Did Kefka push the Emperor... Did Kefka push the Emperor to do the experiments and expand, or did he start before Kefka went crazy? Ronan, the whole expansion thing happened before... Okay, I'm unsure whether or not Kefka would have pushed him to do it, but I think the whole thing about the expansion and the world domination thing happened before Kefka ever really entered the story. Hey, Sask, how you doing? See, the thing is, this is one of the big problems I have with the game, Ronan. They don't go into deep explanations as to why people are doing what they're doing. It's just things are happening to people without actually explaining why it matters, why they're bothering to fight in this world. And this game does a great job of being terrible at that. Oh, and Staskid, thanks for the freestyle and for the heart, my friend. I need to make sound alerts for everything. I just need to make sound alerts for everything. That's kind of the big problem I have with the story of this game. It basically says, well, things are happening to us all around, and it's really bad. We have to solve the problem. But people don't really get into the meat, into why they even bother fighting in the first place, other than evil bad. And it becomes a little, I don't know, a little boring. The worst part is they did all that evil shit, but never did anything with it. Yeah, exactly. And I'll say it right now. Well, I've said it before. Kefka, being the way he is, it's not his fault. The Empire messed with forces they didn't understand, which they didn't get into with Kefka, but touched on it, which pisses me off. And they ended up with basically a guy that nuked the world. They made... I'm pretty sure there's a real-life equivalent, but they basically made a guy that wouldn't mind nuking the world if he didn't get what he wanted. We got all this magicite, now what? Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's the whole thing about... It is kind of a theme of, like, war destroys or greed kills or greed... Yeah. Kefka walked so Sephiroth could run. Ronan, you're not wrong. I'm gonna... I will in fact support that up and down. Mainly because Final Fantasy VII's basically Final Fantasy VI, but done better. Like, almost down to, like, the story beats as well. Like, and you're not wrong about Sephiroth being basically... You know, I have a joke. I call Kefka Clown Sephiroth. And I call Sephiroth, Goth Kefka for a reason. They basically are the same character. It's just one is more it's more goal-driven than the other. No, wait. They made it kind of... I am Kefka. I mean, that explains everything. Bahamut, Bahamut Zero, Bahamut Sin, Neo Bahamut, Bahamut Fury, Bahamut Alpha. Oh, I think we got all the encounters here. Yeah. Bahamut Omega, Bahamut Eidolons, Bahamut Aeon, Bahamut Esper. Hey, Boneyard, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. I'm just messing around a bit and just trying to get all the encounters. The max out is, in fact, a max out. Oh, you dicks. Oh, and the way, okay. And the way they split the lead characters basically two ways. People who will not like my opinions of Final Fantasy VI, but they should have made Celeste and Terra just one character. There, I said it. That would have made things made a lot more sense. There, I said it. Celeste and Terra should have just been one character. Bahama Buffet. Oh man. Bahamut Hearts 2. No, kidding. I'm kidding. I'm looking forward to your thoughts on Final Fantasy VIII. Oh yeah, that's coming. Oh, that's coming. Oh my god. Oh my god. People are going to see me, like, whine a lot about that game. And you guys will agree with every single thing I say, because I'm one voice in the internet that happens to speak about video games, and I'm never wrong. Whine? No.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad the 12 floors of stupidly powerful monsters and bosses with only one oddly placed save point has now been rendered unnecessary.
Oh man, never. You know, please save my husband, save Melkor. Where are we? What place? Oh my god. You're inside his mind. I mean, why? Never mind. Can't wait. Boneyard, I know you can. With the terrible pixelated Squall, that's perfect. I'm sorry, I'm gonna start those rants now. Why did Squall become the main character? Why did the kids of Seed become involved in the plot? Why didn't Laguna get his time in the sun? His plot, Lego Bahamut, the Rings of Power. Why didn't Laguna, who had the more interesting storyline, get the front seat, man. I like Final Fantasy VIII. It's really not that bad. Maybe you'll convince me, Thumper. Maybe you'll convince me while I'm playing it. Over what happened to the world, what happened to us. Oh yeah, it's again sympathizable. The most sympathizable character. They gave the crappiest skill, and they sidelined. Yeah. Oh, look at that! Look at that, guys. 100. Cheer with me. Cheer with me. Oh my God. Okay. They're my dad. Help him. Yeah, we're going, kid. I'm probably just biased since it was my first Final Fantasy. I mean, fair enough, Thumper. That is actually a good point. Remember, the whole play to taste thing is not just something I say. Your favorite Final Fantasy is whatever Final Fantasy you want to be your favorite Final Fantasy. There's a wide spectrum of things you can do in the Final Fantasy series, and it should satisfy pretty much everybody. So I'm not going to take that away from anybody. Oh yeah, these enemies are interesting. No, it's fair. Yeah. Yeah, like that's totally fair. LOL, congratulations, Laser. My favorite guana is Laser Guana. There are no other guanas. I'm the only one. Laser Guana should stream more. Laser Guana needs to stream more. Should we do the thing? We might as well do the thing where we see Cyan's like backstory and all that shit. Oh man. Right. Oh, look at him teaching swordsmanship to his kid. This is actually pretty cool. Thou has gone that strong. Yeah. Oh, it's too fast. Tell Mom. What an incitable kid. You always say play to taste, but when I play tag and start licking people, I get the cops called on me. In me. Tequila, I don't know. Do you understand the spirit of tag? I mean, you technically do understand the rules. You understand the rules if you're touching people that you're supposed to tag. However, because in the 80s, I played them all as they were released in the US. Oh, yeah. The thing is, okay, it is a little unfair to judge a lot of Western people for making this one pretty much one of their favorites. I had this discussion, actually, with people on the Final Fantasy IV Ultima Discord. And lo and behold, I actually found somebody with the same opinion I have of Final Fantasy VI. And we had a long discussion about it. And again, you get the spirit. Okay, you know what, Thumper? You get the spirit, but I don't know if you truly get the spirit of tag. Was that just me? Because they were Saga games. The Game Boy ones were weird to me. Yeah, they were supposed to be Saga games. Boneyard's right. He played the Saga games. Let Boneyard explain to you like the Final Fantasy Legend games and everything like that, guys. I don't know too much about that yet. But no, we had that discussion. And the big reason that a lot of people kind of overappreciate Final Fantasy VI is because there were a lot of releases that weren't in US. Like goated entries like Final Fantasy 3 and 5 were not actually the general public that had like, disposable income.
Thumb tag your
my God, Tequila, what the fuck? Sorry. The essential problem was they weren't exposed to those games. So they would have thought that Final Fantasy VI was like the GOAT. When in actuality, there was a kick-ass game that had a class system. Shoot. Okay, there we go. Had a class system. Well, two kick-ass games that had class systems. Before and after 4, which, in my opinion, was a better entry than 6 anyway. I can't. Oh my God, I can't breathe. What did you do to Thumper, Tequila? Remember,
the richest people list only includes the legally richest people.
Ooh, that's actually a good one.
Until we meet again.
Okay. I gotta remember to add Skeletor for these, but sorry. Oops. Add. Oh, I like that one. Me too. Because It's relatable. But remember, there are a lot of rich people out there that technically have a lot of dollars that don't acquire that legally. Wow, and that's actually a good point, Gumi. That's actually real, genuine food for thought. Actually, if we're really like, if we're really thinking about it. Bellator 2006. I don't know why I put the year, but I'm putting the year. And I don't know why I put the colons there, but excellent. Gristoff gets bitches. Yeah, they do. And them because they named them for the West because Square. Yeah, actually, I should bring that up a little bit. You're talking about Final Fantasy Legend Boneyard? Because didn't want think Saga would do well. The name FF Adventure is the Mana series. It is. FF Adventure is in fact the first Mana game. Or from what I understand. You can correct me, Boneyard. But the whole thing about like the naming, like the weird naming thing they did when 3 was 6 and 2 was 4. Oh, sorry. 6 was 3 and 4 was 2. That was just Square kind of not giving credit to the Western public. Because, believe it or not, the biggest nerds, gaming nerds, had emulators. And I played Final Fantasy 2, 3, and 5 before it was actually cool to play them on the PlayStation. Give me a class system of X2 and tactics game. You mean like where you could switch classes at will? That actually would be... It's doable, I think. You have to think about how to balance it. They only wanted us, to send us the hits. Yep, exactly. They wanted just overseas sales that they knew would sell, which really sucks. Because 3 and 5 were excellent. 2 was okay, but 3 and 5 were excellent. And people would have probably a different impression of the later entries if they played those games as well. But no. Because a lot of people were just exposed to like 4 and 6. They think those are like the greatest Final Fantasies and nothing's better. I'm just like, no. Mystic Blitz is the punch in the face because they're stupid. Yeah. Opposites your bodies. Okay. I hope this works. Because I don't want to deal with this whole thing. Shit, they fixed it. Alright. It's time to do the really, really terrible thing and hurt people. Oh, I really hope it's not Shadow. Shadow is really hard to kill. Oh boy. I just want this to work. I'm sorry, guys. I'm coping. I'm coping right now. No. Hey, Tequila, you want to take care of the bot? Kick him right in the nuts. You did. I'm sorry. He's a robot, and we're the guy that made the robot. Don't have balls. Anyway. All right, let's just hope it's somebody that... Look, it's Final Fantasy 2. Oh, there we go. I got bot all over me. Sorry. Sorry there, Boneyard. We do our best, but we get kind of messy when we curb stomp our bots. Just punch the shit out of him, man. Don't attack. Oh, just attack the shit out of him, man. Oh no! Oh yeah, I added some new remixes, guys. I hope you enjoyed them. I'm glad it was Locke. I'm glad it was Locke that we had to beat the shit out of. Oh, for fuck's sake, Sabin. Standing in the splash zone. There we go. I want to say GG's in chat, but this wasn't really that hard. GG's in chat, whatever.
Oh, how awful. Did he at least die painlessly? To shreds, you say?
Yeah, to shreds.
Well, how is his wife holding up?
Lizard Man
To
wins.
shreds, you say?
Thank you, my friends. I appreciate it. All right. Okay.
GGS in chat, whatever.
Tequila. I know you're nonchalant. You're nonchalant. Your feigned nonchalance doesn't fool me. And enjoy the lurk, Thumper. I'm guessing that's what you're doing. It's bedtime. No, fair enough, Thumper. You have yourself a good night's sleep, my friend. I thought I could hear my wife and the son calling out to me. The voices gave me strength to hold on. Yeah, they dead though. Sorry to say, Cyan, they dead though. You let me win. Yeah, thank you, my love. You really are strong, Dad. He was asleep the entire time. No, I couldn't do anything. Not then, and not now. I am a man without honor. You're wrong. You've always been more than that for all of us. Yeah, you've seen him fight though, right? Who am I kidding? He was the one person when we maxing him out to level 99 to single-handedly beat the shit out of a Brachiosaur. Yeah, he's pretty goated. He's pretty strong. My beloved, we'll always be with you. Dad, I love you. Aw, that is pretty touching. Please wait. I never got to say goodbye. Actually, he actually didn't. And he gets himself a pretty kick-ass sword, although I'm pretty sure we're going to get a better one. We'll always be at your side. By the way, in T Edition, if you get the sword, he gets haste automatically. And his sword tech does not suck in T Edition. T Edition's goated. Okay. You always live on my heart. I can never dwell on the past. I must follow the road, which I believe to be right. Purge his mind of all confusion or doubt. Does that come with a stat boost too? Because we already got all this stuff. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, that didn't happen because it's all a dream. Alright. Might as well keep this team. Because a lot of people need to still learn magic in this team. But level 99, so we don't have to worry about shit. We already beat Doomgaze, so that's pretty awesome. Oh yeah! We need to go get that Esper. There we go. Alexander. Awesome. Which I believe is pretty strong. And I believe it gives us holy. It does give us holy, but a bunch of other stuff too. I think it's the only one that gives us holy. Oh, it's one of the things that gives us +2 strength. That would have been nice to know earlier. Whatever. Alright, Kieran. And Phantom. Perfect. There we go. Let's go. Alright, what next? Oh yeah, the tower. Did we beat the blue dragon? I think we might have beat the blue dragon. But we do need to go through the Fanatic's Tower. Who has that raise spell? Raise. Little known lore. I mean, Okay, we need to actually add some more people with like the with that kick-ass spell that keeps them from dying before they actually get killed. Re-raise. Might as well keep that on. Can't believe that isn't on Sabin yet. He's learned pretty much everything else. but we'll go with that. Did you know that Cyan actually speaks with an Italian who is speaking with a Japanese accent? Is that actually true? My system's doing weird things again. I have a powerful machine. Why is this happening, man? Every now and again, the game would actually just freeze. I don't know why. It's like my own PC agrees with me about this game. Oh, there we go. Yep, Finax Tower. So one of the things we need to do, and there's a couple of things that we need to get there as well. I'm not looking forward to that per se, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. Technically, there's a lot of encounters here, but I don't think they're going to show up in the belt. I'm actually not sure. Sure, I'll pay that. Thanks, you're awesome. Too generous. Right, the scoop. Beneath the... Yep, okay. We had money, so it doesn't matter. It's not like it's a real neat Easter egg, but, you know. Treasure. No, 100% made that up. Okay, fair enough. There's a lot of interesting things I heard about Final Fantasy VI and the way they were planning on writing it, which sounded really awesome, but they decided to go... What do we do with this, guys? But they decided to go a different direction, and... I don't know. Like, for example, Crazy Celeste. That would have been kind of awesome. I'm not going to lie. Crazy Celeste would have been cool. Because that was supposed to be a thing. I'm not entirely sure that Terra dying at the end of the game as well, which they decided to cut out. I don't know which one it is. Oh, never mind. Found it. Dying at the end of the game would have been a bad idea. I'm not saying that I would have wanted that to happen per se. I'm just saying that the emotional impact might have been more significant than people give credit for. I bring a lot of chaos. No, fair enough. We love you for it. Violet, we love you for it. I don't know. They did say... I did hear that, Terra was supposed to be a guy originally. So I don't know if that would have made much of a difference. I don't know. But I would have liked some of the changes that they made. Technically, they all die. Oh, how do you mean? Like, it's an absolute tragedy, like everybody dies? And we got the air anchor, which is the last thing that we need for Edgar. The game commends me for it. Everyone eventually dies. I mean, true. That is true, Tequila. It is true that everybody eventually dies. However, we're talking specifically in the context of the game that they were going to write originally. Like, I mean, yeah. Terra was originally going to die as an S because her Esper side was the one that kept her alive or something. Oh, that hurts. We're going to be using a lot of alpha in this place. Well, they had no plants, and therefore food runs out. No pollinators, no food. I mean, again, this is one of those things where they could have explained it if the world comes back to life or something, but they don't. So, nothing but assumptions. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just, yeah. It's just, it's, yeah. But you are right. Technically, like, if there's no way for plant life to come back, then everything just dies. I mean, being fair. Oh shit, that's actually devastating. And we're barely up the tower. There's a scene where they talk about flowers because flowers don't grow anymore. True. Oh, we can't run away from these guys. I mean, true. I think. But we got to remember. Actually, the Celis Triad, we need to use that. Because we can't use this anyway, so the Celis Triad. He does have Ultima, right? I'm doing that because he is technically the fastest character. I understand your point. Since they don't say otherwise, I work with the information they did give us. True. And running with those conclusions. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. At the end of the game, there is that growing flower, which I think is supposed to indicate that the world's coming back or something. But again, without firm information, we have nothing but assumptions. So I do agree with you there, Violet. I think we got to go down here. What do we do to rearrange the spells? I can't remember. I might just adjust to that. Okay, whatever. But yeah, this game does a lot of let's let drama carry it without actually adding depth. That's the definition of the story of this game. You can't deny it, guys. You cannot deny it. Spell. But he did destroy it. Yeah. Kefka only fails in one aspect in his plan, that he didn't survive to remake the world as he saw it. I mean, yeah. He did technically destroy it, though. Although I think his plan was just kind of to wing it until either things stopped working or until he killed all the returners. I think that was his plan. But I'm pretty sure he was just winging it throughout the entire thing. Just like, I'm just going to see what I can do, and hopefully Gestalt's too dim-witted to see through my plan to usurp him and kill everybody. You know, as you do, as the Joker. And that's kind of what happened. He kind of just kept winging it. And yeah. He's not super interesting. Really, it was his whole thing was relying on everybody else kind of being too incompetent to stop him. And that was kind of exactly what happened. Everybody was way too incompetent to stop Kefka, and then Kefka won. I want you to keep in mind that it wasn't some advanced plan. It wasn't some sort of powerful spell that he discovered. It wasn't summoning a Dark Lord. He literally pushed a statue a few feet, and suddenly the world ended. That was what happened. It's really kind of like flatly a boring way to destroy the world. Like if somebody was doing a creative writing assignment, but they're bad at creative writing, so they decided, you know what? It doesn't matter what we do. We can just do whatever we want. It's fantasy, without realizing that fantasy stories can have rules, sort of thing. That's kind of how I see it. He just got lucky. Pretty much, Tequila. Pretty much. His luck was based on the fact that he didn't really stop until he had a moment, and that moment was basically hoping that everybody would be just. And oh, Tequila! That's another gift sub from Tequila. That's 639 subs. That's divisible by 3. I'm making a note of that. But Tequila, thanks for continually being awesome, my friend. And thank you so much, of course, for your continuing generosity. And yet, Violet, enjoy the sub. Enjoy Atlas viewing on Purple Site. Nope. Oh, cool. We got to fight one of these guys. That's awesome. Yeah, Tequila's awesome, isn't he? We call him Saint Tequila for a reason. There we go. Now we're going to fight another dragon. Not really the hardest one, but, you know, he's there. Yeah, that actually did work. Awesome. And then, okay, there we go. GG's in chat, but whatever. If you didn't have all those auto magic, this would be tough. Yeah, that's true. And all those stats. Let's not forget those stats. There you go. Obtained Holy Lance. 2 dragons remaining. Oh yeah, that was the last one. Okay, good. So we just need to go into Kefka's tower and actually like go through a bunch of encounters, defeat a couple of dragons, maybe beat the shit out of the statues while we're there, and then we have to leave Kefka's tower to go and max out the rest of the game. Yeah, that's taste that sweet time lost. Okay. I'm done crying for now. G, whatever, G. Yeah, exactly. It's a victory, but only by every technical definition. Oh yeah. Did you get everything off of? Okay, he did get Phoenix. I should switch things around. Jesus Christ. He's almost learned everything. Hope you guys like the list. I'll actually give it to you because you're also another goated character that deserves some love. There we go. Oh yeah, and Tequila, have a good one, my friend. And yeah, I wish I had a better time slot. I'm working on it. If I get to working during the evening, this will make it a lot easier for me to actually like have a better stream schedule. But it's something that I have to kind of earn through time, and that's kind of crappy. It's alright. I know you've been busy with work. Good night, Megumi. Yeah, good night. But Tequila, make sure you're staying well rested, my friend. Just stay well rested, my friend. And have a good night's sleep, okay? Oh, that hurts. It's poison. We're already up here? Hang on. We may have to spend some time. We do have re-raise. You know what? We're fine. We're fine. Soul of Thamasa. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool name for it. That's actually a cool name for this item. Don't worry about your paycheck, Lizard. Do what you want. Do what you need to, darling. I'm doing what. Yeah. Yeah. It really is. That really is what it comes down to, Violet. I just gotta put in my dues and make sure that the bills are paid, and then I can do this in my spare time. Lord Coffee's treasure. Return the treasure. He stole it. Dickhead stole it. Where is he? Oh, there he is. The ghost guy. I'm here for a few hours. Ah, cool. So, same here. Like, I should be able to play at least until, if not midnight, close to midnight. Oh, what a dick. Alright, re-raise. Here. Bring down the bench. He's the only one that has it. That's okay, he's a speedster. But this guy uses ultimate at the end of the battle. Shit. He uses ultimate at the end of the battle, so we have to prepare for that. F3? Yeah, Twisted Logic. I'm using it as we speak. Gotta admit, the spell effects are actually pretty cool. But only one character has it. We're working on getting it on every character, but you know, That's coming. That's coming. I need to get more spells on people. Speed Force, damn straight. Grace, and there we go. Ew. There we go. Now, what is the strongest spells that we have? It doesn't matter. We're just going to use whatever spells we have. All right, here we go, guys. Fuck your barrier change. We have everything else we need. Here you go. I just realized all we have to do is spam Ultima. This boss is the hardest. I mean, he does kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie. You need a lot. He's one of the few bosses in the game that actually does require prep time. Like a hell of a lot of prep time. I'm pretty sure he has Ultima, right? He doesn't have the spells anymore. Oh, that's okay. He can use Kira. Nope. And we'll just keep using Ultima on him. Strongest spell is Cry. Yeah, stop it. He's fighting back. Why? It's inevitable. We're going to win. We're the main characters. All of us are the main characters. For fuck's sake. Non-elemental for the win. Damn straight, Violet. Non-elemental for the win. In the original game, the ultimate effect is still better. There we go. Now he's dead. Oh, we didn't even need it. We just need to be, like, near full health. Okay. I mean, cool. Sure. That's good to know. Like, that we didn't even need it. Awesome. Big elixir. Oh, it hurts. I think we got all the encounters in this place anyway. But it doesn't matter. If it's a place we can return to, it doesn't even matter. Like, I'm really surprised. I thought one of us would at least die. But I guess not. I guess we're just that awesome. And also level 99. But yeah. Ooh, well done. Yeah, actually. I think he has 5 million HP. Oh, really? That'd explain why it took him, like, a minute. There you go. Now, for frick's sake, just go down the frickin' stairs. Okay. When the Mage Master is gone... Oh, we can't... It's interesting that even after the Mage Master is gone, we still have to fight these guys. Just want to use Sword Tech there. Oh, good job. Oh, great job. Oh, it hurts and it burns at the same time. There we go. Oh, man. We're going down. Would have been a lot easier if we used something like the Lugal Charm, but I needed the encounters. It's better to do it this way, just based on what we were, like, maxing out the game. There we go. Right, and we got re-raised on another character. Yeah, we need to switch the Espers, don't we? Ragnarok for our main man, Cyan. And I believe he has Carbon. Nope. Nope. So far with the magic that we have, or the Espers that we have, he's almost maxed out. Oh yeah, he needs to switch off of Phoenix. They just took out of the boss. Let's get them now while they're weak as cronies. Oh man. It's funny because that's pretty much their thinking. Also, this is probably the one dungeon in the game that's actually considered like authentically a high-level dungeon. Also completely optional from what I understand. Like, there's no reason to come here unless you want to get Strago. Almost there. I don't know. Did they shorten this up for the Pixel Remaster? I feel like they shortened up this tower for the Pixel Remaster. Like, in some way or another. Like, it's not as tall. Like, there's not as many floors. Eat it. Magic Master's HP was originally 50k. Yeah. In T Edition, you fight Omniscient, a loving tribute to the game that came before Final Fantasy VI. But this game likes to act like it's like really into itself. Like, they're one of those they're one of those like girls on TikTok that just does nothing but like a little dance. And kind of steals a lot from like other creators or something like that, and think they're the hot shit, but really they're just kind of overproduced. Oh man. Is it just me? It's probably just me. Let Walk take care of it. He's got all the treasure. Kaboom. Alright. We're almost out of here anyway. Somebody learned Ultima. Oh, that's Cyan. Let's get him to learn some Phoenix stuff. I want all my commands back. I don't want just magic. Just magic's kind of dull. The bluey. Running. Almost down. It's just beyond, just over yonder, guys. Just over yonder. Oh, we got him. Alright, perfecto. And, one more. Yeah, this is the last floor. The bluey. there for them to learn. Okay. He needs to learn that. Sarah, I suppose. He's almost there. We down and down the stairs we go. We all right, what next? Here, actually, the best place to pick up supplies would be the Massa. We do eventually have to put Strago in the party to get, like, a bunch of blue spells. Which, for some reason, they call lore in this game. But it's blue magic, for fuck's sake. Place, right? Yeah, that should be it. The reason we're here is because we want to go over here to get some more ninja stars and shit. And we stuck with these. I think that's it. All right, and perfect. Actually, hang on. Keep forgetting that these are faster. Weapon, we got a lot of things. Holy shit. Get that. What song is this? Oh, it's more Castlevania shit. Okay. Who do we want to take out of the party? Let's take Rob out of the party for a bit. Still gonna keep the goats. Well, maybe some more time with Edgar as well. Doesn't really matter. Those currently not in the party. Kind of want to load Strago up with some magic too. He does have Ultima though, so that's kind of the important thing. Sure, Bahamut, why not? What does Chris need to learn? Sure, he needs to learn Ultima as well. Okay, and Holy Lance. That's actually pretty good for him. Wondering if I shouldn't just do a jump build with him at this point. Change the magic command to dual cast. Okay.
Remember, you only realize how loud modern life is when the power goes out.
Until we meet
Skeleton.
again.
I love it. Sweet. Oh, and thank you for the heart, Hydra. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I know it's been a while. I've been doing this thing called working. I have no other words for that. How are you doing, anyway, Hydra? I hope things are going well for you. Oh, man. I love this. Howdy, mister. Howdy, my friend. It is genuinely good to see you. Oh, man. It's nice to actually do anything other than my job right now. I'm pretty happy. Master School, 4 times per turn. It's actually not bad. But how have you been doing? What have you been playing lately? I think I've seen you been playing Telltale Walking Dead, which is actually pretty awesome. It's actually really awesome. Which is something I should play on my channel at some point. I don't know. We'll see. Magus Rod. Actually, the Magus Rod's good for him. He's like, it's made for this character. My shield, actually, will keep Ice Shield for now. I'm Walking Dead again, man. Full series. Alga's going nuts for it. Oh, for real? I'm not much of an algo chaser, to be honest there, Hydra, but that is good to know. It is actually very good to know. I'm not gonna lie. And it's... I'm actually surprised at that a little bit. By working, do you mean trading your mind for money? Yeah. That's... No, as sad as that sounds, Violet, yeah, that's pretty much it. Trading my, basically, whatever weirdo leftist Marxist theory thing you want to use, that's pretty much it. My labor, my time, my mind, my efforts for money. That was a good story. Was disappointed by the lack of changes your choices made. I mean, it's Telltale. Telltale, you're playing because somebody actually did write a pretty good story, and, you know, choices that affect the story are nice, but, you know. I'm actually pretty sad that they, from Steam, they removed the, Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale, which was really good. I watched videos of it. It was really good, but you can't get it anywhere now. It's super sad. They trend like all year round, man. True. I mean, some are definitely better than others. Retro has been falling off. I've noticed that distinctly. Retro has been falling off. It's not been trending. I mean, unless you're a popular creator of retro games, you're not going to get a lot of track. Or unless you play like a popular like ROM hack, like Resident Evil 2 randomizer or something like that, which is very popular right now, by the way. There's a small triangle island north of the belt. My body hates me. I trade my body for money. I would love to have a job that would encourage me to learn more skills and not just be repetitive. I'm not saying that sales is not doesn't encourage you to use your mind, but eventually after you get the grasp of it and you understand what you're selling, it becomes a repetitive task. And I'm happy that I'm back in sales, but eventually I'm going to get sick of it. And that's really, really kind of sad. But yeah, Jurassic Park, wait. Yeah, Jurassic Park, GOTG, Wallace and Gromit, Game of Thrones are hard as fuck to find. Hope you've been well, man. You sound a little worn down. Not in a bad way, but thank you for being here. Oh, thanks, Hydra. Thanks. I am a little bit. Not like super worn down, but I'm basically grabbing at whatever spare energy I can to make sure that I can do this for at least a few hours today. I owed it to everybody to at least come on stream for a little bit. Gotta earn their craft dinner and fish sticks. Yeah, no kidding, Megumi. Oh man, miss you, man. Me too, Hydra. I'm sorry. No, I didn't miss me. I missed you, my friend. I appreciate your streams for sure, man. Oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I'm trying. I'm taking it one day at a time. I I did say that I would stream at least 3 times a week, I think. I can't quite remember. But I might be doing some things like, if I really need to, I might do like chill streams that like don't really do anything, where I'm not really doing anything. I'm not even having my mic on, but people can just come in and just whatever. Thing is, I don't know how attractive those streams are. Oh, thanks for the star. Hydra, you are awesome, my friend. I do appreciate that. Little things like that go a long way, too. My dude, thank you so much for that. My dude, you are awesome. By the way, guys, that's Hydra. Hydra Cat is, in fact, a gaming streamer like myself. He does play, actually, a wide variety of games. The only retro game I've seen him play was Final Fantasy VI, which, awesome. I'm happy to hear that. It's not my favorite, but playing retro is still pretty awesome. How do you trigger this event? But he plays like a lot of really cool games. The last game I saw him play was, well, the one that I just mentioned, Telltale Walking Dead. And before that, he was playing Red Redemption, which is a pretty awesome game, which I want to actually play on my channel at some point, because Red Redemption is actually pretty cool. Not huge into the westerns, but that's actually still a pretty good story, and it was made by the same guys that made GTA. Shit. How do we trigger this event? You gotta have Strigo with you. On this starship, we all have our roles, my friend. Keep your inspiration bright. I will, definitely. Oh, by the way, did you... Sorry, Drydra. You were the one that suggested it to me. Did you manage to catch the end of my playthrough of Phantasy Star 4? I think you just missed it, but it was on YouTube. Did you manage to actually see that? And if not, that's fine. It was a pretty awesome game, dude. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Dude, that last boss, huh? It was actually pretty cool. It was actually really cool. It wasn't like super surprising last boss, like it's kind of expected something like that, but it was still pretty awesome. And it did put me on the ropes a little bit. Like I did have to think my way through that combat. Like it's trippy as fuck. Yeah, I'm glad there wasn't too much flashing. How the hell do I get Strago to just like trigger that event with the dude? Ruin had magic to fuck him up for sure. Oh yeah. I think we used a lot of like dual tech, the one with Eefies and was it Cross? The crossblades thing? We managed to hold our own. Like we had a lot of healers. Believe it or not, Raja was actually useful for me. In that playthrough. I kind of depended on his TP recovery ability like quite a bit. It was he's I know you don't like him, but he's actually like a pretty strong character. Demi is the best choice to take from the choice rejoins. I took Demi for the end. Yeah. A lot of people had to remind me that those characters, even though you only use them for a little bit, they're way different because they're leveled to your level when you take them back. Which is kind of awesome, by the way. That's a really awesome addition to that. Hang on. I didn't already do this part, so why is it triggering? I'll look it up. But yeah, Hydra. I'm probably going to be playing more Phantasy Star 4 in the future, but it's mostly going to be the randomizer, which somebody actually discovered for me. First aid, man, is a table turner for sure. Yeah, but one thing I do want to play is the randomizer of Phantasy Star 4. That sounds like it would be insane. Because yeah, it's I don't know what is full HP MP everyone down. I mean, fair enough. Side quest. Because yeah, I didn't really explore too many of the other characters. Yeah. Oh man, PS4 randomized? Yeah, for real. For real. If you want to give it a try, I could probably give the site to you as well. It looks like it's a lot of fun. A lot of people actually post on the Discord of it for the for like a lot of their seeds. That's randomizations, each particular randomization, and it looks pretty interesting. I'm not that brave. That's all you, man. All right, fair enough. I'll have to brave those waters myself. I've got to actually... I'm on the frontier, I suppose. Putting that right in front of everybody. Let's see how... Let's see how well I do. Oh, man. But yeah, there's the randomizer. I want to try that. I also want to do another randomization of Ogre Battle, but that's way in the future when I get through more of my my backlog of games I have to finish. We just have to go to the cave? You're a soldier. I try, Hydra. I do my best. Nope, I have to actually open it up. So, that's weird. But yeah, it's been... that game was actually pretty good. Thanks for the suggestion, Hydra. I should play more Genesis games, actually, overall as well. That was the first Genesis game I played. And I really want to play more. Especially the RPGs. There's a lot of gems that got missed. Oh yeah, we didn't fight these yet. Ah, yeah. Gotta live this max out. It's certainly a great tools. How strong is his auto crossbow? Oh, it's strong enough. I don't think anybody's weak in my party right now. Where's Phoenix on? Okay. Perfect. Yeah, strong enough. I mean, yeah, I guess. 9,099. I mean, what is this, Final Fantasy X? We don't break barriers here. No molds broken here. All right. Okay, just blank left the Coliseum. Play. Sorts of things. Want to hear something neat? Nope. Right. Because I want to fight myself like a weird looking, probably Metroid looking monster. Come on, man. What else? No. I'm crashing for the night. Lots of love, everyone. Take care, Violet. Thanks for stopping by, girl. You have yourself a good one. And sleep well. Everybody who is turning in for the night, sleep well. I'm going to do the same. I'm definitely going to do the same. Okay, I gotta find out how to trigger this event. I've done this so many times, and I keep thinking that it's just something I have to walk into, but no. There's something I'm missing here. Do I have to bring Realm with me too? Hang on. I'm just looking something up. And there's a... No, I don't want to use Yahoo Search. For fuck's sake. Who uses Yahoo Search, for fuck's sake? And I'm not one of those, like, guys that really wants to stick it to Google that much. Although I would like to, like, spare more of my data for my privacy. Oh, and we have to have Realm in the party. Okay. I mean, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Realm still needs to learn some magic as well. So I do need Realm in the party as well. Okay. I mean, I might as well keep her. Come to think of it, yeah. These party members. We'll keep you and you. Keep Grandpa. But then we're gonna take. Jesus Christ. We're gonna take a 10-year-old out with us to fight ancient evils, because we're just that responsible. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, and let's go. Party. We'll keep her with the Gladius. We'll need her, like, fake mustache to help us with getting, like, blue spells and things, but other than that, it should be fine with just a regular mage build. Celestial sure. We'll make her... Well, we have a couple of spellcasters in the party. It should be fine. Where is the thing? The speed thing. Hermes shoes. Every good JRPG has that embarrassing child and mascot character. I mean, yeah, there's at least one. This one's actually a main character, though, so that's kind of different, I suppose. Or do we not have one? You know, I might actually have equipped all of them. Yeah, I did. Never mind. Good for you. Is there a ribbon we could put on you? Yep. There we go. And then for you... Actually, we're going to put the... I want to put the ribbon on you, but I do want you to have the Hermes sandals. What's the other... No, we need the gold hairpin, I think. God, so many freaking items. That's fine. We're good now. The only thing is Esper's. I think she's already learned Ultima, which is good. Sure, Alexander. There we go, Srigo, because it's his mission. But every good JRPG has the old, like, a bunch of those archetypes. The strong, tough, but very, very naive, like, main character hero. The lead, the female lead who may or may not be a romantic interest. And if it's not a romantic interest, it's a constant game of cat and mouse of will they, won't they. The old mentor, yay, we're home, I'll be in the house, okay? The mentor character, some sort of spellcasting character. They usually, in JRPGs, it can be varied. It could be young, it could be old. They could be, I don't know, actually, but they're almost always human. Look it up. Let's see. Don't forget the swordsman. Don't forget the swordsman that always wants to become a better swordsman. And let's not forget the lazy drunk. There's a lot of them. Okay, Gritley, gung-ho's hurt. Who's gung-ho? I don't care. And of course, let's not forget the man that is always after his white whale or whatever monster he's trying to hunt, or has a vendetta and is very edgy. We all know the tropes, guys. We all know the tropes. Yep. This lesson was brought to you by Laser Quana. Certainly know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway. Right. Grampy. Just take her with you, dick. We also need to learn things like Quasar and Reflect, question mark. There's one enemy in the game where you can learn a bunch of this stuff from, called the Dark Force, but I think that thing's in Kefka's Tower. We could take advantage of it, but it's just kind of irritating. But we do have quite a few spells with him already. Not a hell of a lot, though. It will be helpful for him to actually get Grand Train. Evan 6 doesn't suck. It's just not as good as those who like to glaze over it think it is. Yeah, Lena, that's mainly the thing that I want to say about it. Because it's not like a horrifically terrible game, obviously. It's just, it's not the masterpiece that people think it is. I'm just kind of trying to cheese those people off. You know, Final Fantasy fans. In my honest opinion, 5 is better than 6. Tales of Vesperia isn't different, but puts a nice spin on their archetype. I should actually play that one. Because Megumi, I'm gonna be honest, I should still finish Tales of Fantasia. I was supposed to get that finished actually before October when I did my Halloween stuff. But I think 4 and 5 are better than 6. Me too, Lena. Me too. 4 is a way more better paced, in my opinion, and 5 is just plain ass fun. I still really like 6. I mean, again, 6 is playable. It's just I see a lot of flaws in it. It's not perfect. It's far from perfect. It's far from really good, in my opinion. For me, it's just above average, but. Oh yeah, this dick. I'm hungry. And it's just, I don't know. Some of the things in 6 could, damn right you should. You're doing yourself a disservice. Yep, I do have to finish Tales of Fantasia. It's supposed to be the first in the series. Oh yeah, we're supposed to fight these guys. Oh, Medusa chicken. That's awesome. I think we finished them. But yeah. And I mean, I can understand why people really like 6. A lot of people that really, really love 6, though, are people that played it during their childhood without being exposed to the wider breadth of Squaresoft games that we were being deprived of. That we didn't really even get... Oh, shit. We didn't really even get, a huge breadth of Squaresoft games comparable to what the Japanese market got until the PlayStation. To give you an idea, of course, of what how many games were kind of left off the market. It still pisses me off to this day because if people played if more people played 3 and 5, they probably wouldn't have the same impression of 6 that they have now. Maybe want to get Cyan to do something different. He got a little excited because he now knows a lot of powerful magic. Damn right you should. But yeah, I should finish Fantasia, and then I should continue on with the Tales of series. Because apparently the Tales of series is pretty goated and really awesome. And I am depriving myself of some really, really good material there. Really great streaming material. Magic, and I gotta remember to not use too much power before we learn Grand Train. Because Grand Train is actually very important for the max out. We might actually have enough. Good job, Edgar. Final Fantasy 6 and chiptunes and synthwave. Chef's kiss.
Lisa,
Oh. Hey there, Neo. It's good to see you, my friend. It's a vibe. Oh, my friend. I know, Hydra. I know. A big reason I did that is because I wanted to listen to a different track other than the Final Fantasy 6 track, just because everybody knows Final Fantasy 6 is like typical tracks. I wanted to mix it up a little bit. It's really fun. Yep, found Tales of Destiny in a pawn shop, played it, fixed the scratches, and loved it since. Yeah, the Tales of... I really do like the Tales of series so far. And I've only just played the first one. I do need to finish it, though. But yeah, Hydra, thanks for saying that, my man. It's kind of what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to achieve the vibe. And it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. Me playing this game, listening to listening to Mega Man 2 synthwave tracks in the background as well. It just feels good. It just feels good. I'll take the coral, but we need to actually get there. Loving it. Thanks, Hydra. Oh yeah, saved over. I do this with actually all the Final Fantasy games I've been playing so far, including Final Fantasy Renaissance. Renaissance is actually also good too, because again, Final Fantasy 1 has a lot of repetitive tracks. So it's nice to mix it up, especially since I keep adding music to my my playlist, this playlist, pretty much every day. Oh, I should check the encounters too. This is gonna take me a minute, guys. Well, just a second actually. I just want to make sure I got all the encounters in the in this cave. It's like a one-time quest, I think. I'm trusting this guide here that some guy made. Actually, I might be mistaken. I think we could just go back to this cave. But I'm just taking a look here. Floating continent, Esper caves, indoors, blah 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 blah. Find. I think we're good, actually, now that I think about it. It might just be that these are creatures that we'd find pretty much everywhere. Do we know each other on Steam? What's your ID? Good question. I don't think we do. Hang on. You should be able to find me actually as Laser Guano. That would be cool. We'd be able to see it actually, like... I have a huge number of games on Steam. Mine's Hydrocat. I mean, I figured as much. Hang on. I might actually be able to just do that now. I hate forgetting to do this stuff. Friends. Add a friend. Code. Oh, hell.
Remember, one 18-inch pizza is more pizza than two 12-inch pizzas.
Until we meet again!
I love it. It's Hydrocat. Here we go. I should be able to just find it.
20 seconds to comply.
I miss having that. I miss having that, people. Sorry, I miss having that there. Friend's code. Can't I just put Hydrocat? Hydrocat. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, wait. Profile name. There we go. Hydrocat. Yeah, I found you. There we go. Just added you. I keep forgetting that they made it very easy now. Remember, remember, 18 species is more than... Actually, that's actually pretty good advice. That's just straight up just good advice. Quote, add... Speaking of good vibes, you're coming up with great Skeletor quotes as well, my friend. Megumi. Holy shit. Skeletor. Not Skeletor. Skeletor 2026. I will have a quote library that the kings will remember. I have an Ed 209 figure now, and it has that very sound effect. That's awesome. I'm glad we have a bunch of RoboCop fans in this audience. Holy shit. That is one of the best movies ever made for a number of reasons. There we go. Nope. Fucking randomization. You'd think I'd be pleased with that, but no, sometimes I just don't want things to be randomized. I'll make a vid and upload it to your Discord. Awesome. Good. Airman's theme. Yeah. I should play Mega Man 2 again. I remember playing it once on hard mode, and I remember kind of giving up because I realized why I don't play a lot of platformers. There we go. He's there. There we go. So, munch. Corpulence is happiness. I'm stuffed. I mean, I don't disagree, but... All right, you wanted me to get out of here? Yeah. Thanks, man. Ugh, I shouldn't have ate so much. Yeah, you fucking pig. All right, and the thing we have to check though, because this is a max out challenge. This is a freaking max out challenge. We do have to make sure that we get all the encounters in this cave as well. I don't think it's a one-time thing, if I'm being really honest, but. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I'm sorry. That was Magumi. That.
Until we meet again.
Oh my god, that one is actually pretty awesome. There's too many quotes. Quotes. And that one's actually pretty awesome. And again, relatable. And oh man. I don't know who in my who I know that would actually use that as an excuse to get out of whatever with me, but I have been the person that has done that with other people. Oh man, I'm bad. I'm not a good person. But yeah. Sherry, I just want to find out. I hope I didn't miss anything in the World of Balance. Otherwise, this is going to be a really disappointing max out challenge. Hang on. There's something on 115 here. If there's something I missed, I'm going to be really unhappy. But I'm gathering it's something I could just get in the world of. Oh yeah, Killer Mantis. Never mind. We could find that. Shit. I was getting a little worried. Okay. And Mount Zozo. This is Venus Cave. Getty's Cave. There we go. Cyan's Dreams. Cultist Tower. Cave to the Ancient. Sorry, Cave to the Ancient's Towers. Captain's Tower. Captain's Tower. Captain's Tower. Water. Battle of Narsh. No, we don't need to worry about that. Kefka, we don't need to worry about that. Ultros, we don't care about that. And the Gigantos. I hope we got the Gigantos. We only have one shot for that as well. We did get the Chatternook, which is in his spot, which I think is the same thing. God, I hope we got it. Things are out of whack because things are in different. Oh, there we go. We got them. Never mind. Okay. The big reason is because different versions have different names for monsters. It's kind of nuts. Ancient Castle. Oh, we got that one. Yeah. Got the Samurai. Ebot's Rock. I don't think there's anything that we can get in Ebot's Rock we can't get anywhere else. Hang on, though. Oh, okay, so we could just go back here. Okay, we could just go back here if we need to. That's good. Because we need to... Group of monsters here. Medusa Chicken. Siegfried, but that's in the Colosseum. Oh shit, we have to fight Siegfried somehow. That's okay. I think we got all the monsters in this cave. Okay, now we can fight Hydon. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Quick save. Because we need to be able to... It's Hydon. He looks different than what he looks like in battle. I've never explored this area before. I really should have. I forgot the TTS. Don't worry about it. I noticed Magumi. That's the important part. Oh, never mind. All right, let's fight Hydon. We did a quick save. Should be enough. We have to... The Erebus we actually have to take out first, and then he'll feel cornered. Then after that, we can... After that, he'll use Grand Train. Once he uses Grand Train, then we should have no problem. There we go. Grand Delta, rather. There we go. I don't think he uses anything else. Honestly, this version of Grand Delta looks better than the one in, or Grand Train, looks better than the one in the original, in my opinion. Yeah, just guys, let's just let Cyan handle it. There we go. And we're getting some, yeah, we're in Grand Delta. I did it! I really beat Hydon! I'm not a useless no man. I have to tell Gung Ho. And he'll be, yeah, avenged and all that crap. Gung Ho and all this stuff. This is what I think old people sound like. Okay, we're done. We're done. Oh man! All right, we did the thing. We got the best. Well, this one of the best blue spells in the game. Which, honestly, I think rivals that of Ultima, if I understand correctly. Grand Train. There was going Darkest Dungeon. Here was right in front of me. I raised my staff and let him have it. Actually, that's not far from the truth. But the person that really took care of it was, like, our samurai. Pow! Right in the kisser! Oh, man. That's awesome. Okay, I'm yeah. And then... With multi-hit attacks, he's kind of boss right. Yeah, that's actually a thing that people keep forgetting about Cyan. Sword Tech does suck because of the charge time thing that he has in the original, but he was one of the few characters that had his own multi-hit attack, which was something that people actually keep forgetting. Like, you need a relic to do what he does on his own. Amasa. Okay. And I think it's like a defense cutting attack or something. Grand Delta. Yeah, you feel that ignores magical defense to deal massive damage. It's not as expensive as Ultima, and I don't think it's as strong, but it's still something in his pocket that he can use. And I mean, yeah. It looks kind of cool. In fact, because I didn't get a picture of it when he first used it, I'm going to just use it in combat right now and take a picture of it because I need to... I have thumbnails to consider, guys. I got thumbnails. Come on. I got the thumbnails to consider. Lore and Grand Delta. Hell yeah, that looks super cool. Oh man. Okay. That's just super satisfying. Okay. What else do we have left to do? I mean... Okay, I do have some time. Some time left. I'm not going to take too long today. But I do still have some time. Like, I mean, when it comes down to it, I mean, defeating the last 2 dragons is still something we need to do. We already beat this dragon. We don't have anything to do in Zozo, I think. I think we beat the storm dragon over there. We beat the red dragon, because we only had 2 dragons left after we beat the holy dragon. Nothing here. We already got the growth egg. I mean, we could do Colosseum stuff, but with the kind of power that our characters have, it's not really a big deal. Do we have anything left to do in the ancient castle? I don't think so. It might just come down to, like, getting some encounters at Kefka's Tower, which is going to take us, like, quite a while. We still have to do things with the Veld, which I'm putting off because I don't want to even think about that right now. We got the gem box, or the Soul of Thamasa, whatever you want to call it. We have nothing to do in here. Nothing here. If this were T Edition, I'd know exactly where we'd go, which is anywhere, because that particular ROM hack adds a lot of content to this game. I don't think we need to do anything here. Ooh, I know what we can do. We missed a couple of encounters here. I use power sources. I use his power sources the fuck out of FF characters. I appreciate a good multi-hit like Ubermax. I mean, FF7 is also like good for that though, where you have options how to like upgrade your characters and like make them even stronger than just leveling them up. Because leveling them up in that game actually increases their stats and all that crap. Nope. That's exactly what I didn't want to do. But it's cool that I defeated the Zone Eater. Because we technically didn't do that yet. We saved you, Cyan. Now, keep in mind that this game isn't terrible in terms of stat development, but I don't like the Esper system. Like, having your character's development linked to, like, the one element of the game, or, like, one single element of the game, kind of pisses me off a little bit. We're going here because we forgot a couple of encounters that we need to get. This game would not, you know what? This game would not be would not at all be difficult to max out if it wasn't for Gal. Gal makes this max out challenge actually probably a lot longer than it has to be. Oh well. All right. Fuck's sake, just suck him off. I mean, suck him in. I know what I said. You guys heard what I said. Is there any ROM hacks that just swap out the characters for ones of other titles? I mean, for this particular ROM hack or for this particular game, Megumi, yes, kinda. I don't know if you've ever seen me play Return of the Dark Sorcerer. Return of the Dark Sorcerer does a lot of things differently. In fact, a couple of the main characters are from Final Fantasy IV, replacing some of the ones in this game, like Fosuya and Golbez. Cloud and Tifa are in Return of the Dark Sorcerer as well. Just trying to think of anybody else. They replace all the characters. It's not just oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, it worked anyway. It's really, really cool. They have a character from, what are they called? One of the Heartless from Kingdom Hearts. I don't like Kingdom Hearts, but it's one of the Heartless from Kingdom Hearts as one of the characters. It's really cool. I don't know if you've, I don't recall much. No, fair enough. I mean, that ROM hack's not for everybody. Some people think it's just way too different from the original Final Fantasy VI. So automatically, you probably could guess that I was gravitated towards it just for that in itself. Let's see here. But it was... It's a ROM hack that really kind of blew my mind. Like, without a doubt, it blew my mind. But it basically replaces most of what's in Final Fantasy VI with something else, while still keeping it as Final Fantasy VI. Pretty much, that's the best way to describe it. You missed. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I might have to move a little bit to get other encounters. Yeah, I might have to. But yeah, that's one thing. Movie, that's one ROM hack I've heard that actually is pretty good for that. You get to play as some of your favorite characters from other Final Fantasy games in Final Fantasy VI. I can't imagine anything better for a Final Fantasy fan, to be honest with you, that likes Final Fantasy VI. Balzaphon. Right. While we're here, I might as well do a quick check of what we need in this place. So, Bal... Oh, for fuck's sake. Balthazar, okay. Zonier's Belly, I think we got Covert, Umai, Wartpuck, and Champlain Corpse. Also, Amdusias. That's a rather big mouthful. But hang on. Oh, what happened? There we go. Pressing buttons? Yeah, I kind of mashed a button that I should turn off as a hotkey. I really should turn it off as a hotkey.
Lizard, lizard,
Yeah.
lizard, 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 lizard,
Part of me
lizard,
thinks I
lizard.
deserve that. Anyway. Configuration. Bisheri. This part's always kind of rough to figure out. Oh yeah, Balthazar. Or Balsavon, or whatever it's called. Really cool name, but it's just for a clown. Oh, I think we got all of them. We should go and get 196. What's 196 again? If I miss this, if it's something that's missable, I'm a bit mad. Visquita, Crescent Island, Grass, and Forest. Crescent Island. So I'm trying to look at the map and see which one's Crescent Island. Is that the one with Doma? I think that's the one with Doma. We're gonna go around for a lot of encounters. Right. Magic, and I believe there should be at least somebody there here with warp, or whatever the teleport spell is. There we go. It's an interesting place to drop us off. I'll be really upset if we miss something in the world of balance. I don't necessarily want to start this all over. We do have backup saves upon backup saves, but one of those saves is me leveling up every character to level 99. I think this is it. I think there's a lot of things here that we've already actually caught. These as well. let's move on. Maybe a couple of things here. It didn't appear on your screen for the past 2 minutes. Try using mobile device. What? Okay, clock site's doing something weird. It's detected that the live chat didn't appear on your screen past 2 minutes. Try using the mobile device to view comments in your live chat. Performance of real time. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why would you do that to somebody who's on your platform? There we go. I think. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, these things are naturally poisoned. So what? You're gonna make me whip out my phone and look at that while I'm playing? That doesn't make sense, TikTok. That doesn't make any sense. What, are they trying to encourage me to use my phone more when I'm a gaming streamer? That doesn't... Again, I really hope I didn't miss anything. Hang on. No, just straight up, all of these monsters are like things you could find in the world of dark, or world of ruin. Sidequestin. Island grassland forest. Where is the... Which one is the crescent island? Like, I know it should be one that's actually like shaped like a crescent. That should be obvious, but it's like right over here. Maybe it's right over there in where the massa is. Kind of dumb, but whatever. Oh, here, the forest area. I think I know which one it is. That's so dumb. Don't make me have to whip out my phone while I'm playing. Oh yeah, this thing. Okay, yep. I think that's it.
Real streamers have 10 plus phones and stream on 20 different sites.
That's not technically a quote, but I'm going to add the quote library anyway. Just because that is actually pretty funny. Oh my god. And I half believe that there are some streamers that actually do that. I mean, wasn't it shown that a lot of like popular streamers on Twitch just kind of use a lot of bots and everything like that? It seems like it's not too far from the truth. I think that was it, actually. Speaking of like things we have to do in this. That's disconcerting. But the Sidequestin. 109 and 179. Hang on. But yeah, there's some truth to that, Megumi. There's some truth to that. Some people just kind of do that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's... I'm not going to say it's common practice because you're not supposed to do that. But people do that. Not everybody. Certainly not people that want to do this, like, legitimately. And what have you. But... something must be wrong. Dropper. Oh, yeah. Figaro Castle, we have to go down there again, which makes sense. We skipped a lot of stuff there. But it's showing me on this bestiary that it's not missable, so we're not screwed. Kalingan Continent, Wastelands, Grass Forest, Wasteland Forest. God damn. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go to the Kalingan area. And there's a bunch of ones here in the 238 to whatever category. Nope, none of it's missable, technically. We have to find out how to get Siegfried to come out. Yojimbo, Kefka's Tower. Oh yeah, these are all Kefka's Tower shit. So this right here is Kefka's Tower shit. These 200s here. So this could be that isn't going to be for a while yet. Okay. But we do have to go to the Kalingan area to uncover some pretty basic shit. Right over here. At least I think so. Deep by. Yeah, I haven't fought these yet. Right. $149. Should really pay attention to some of these. All right, 149 is the Devil Fist in Mount Zozo, the slopes. Oh, we have to go outside Mount Zozo. Yeah. Okay. So we have to go outside for a couple of things that we kind of missed. A Joyful Joy. Jador Continent, Grassland of Forests. Might as well just go through these one by one. So let's go to the, what's it called? The Leapfrog. Which you'd think would be not this. Thanks for the hearts, guys, by the way. You guys are really awesome. You make this stream work. And by helping out, even with the littlest bit of support, it just goes a long way. I do thank you guys. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, Bogey. I don't think we fought these guys before. Actually, I'm just going to stick around for a second here. And Moose, which I don't think we actually did. Whatever this is. That reminds me, I have to do more endings of Look Outside. You guys haven't seen the Unity ending yet, or either of the Zinamon endings. You'll love both. I know you guys are absolutely the biggest fan of Look Outside like I am. Yeah, without a doubt. Dun, 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 dun. All right, fair enough. So, Sleepy Cat. Fair enough. I have to admit, not everybody's as big a fan of that game as I am. There's like a lot of horrific things that happened in that game that people probably wish they could just not have seen or could just forget about. Which is kind of the point of the game, actually. One of the themes of the game, actually. I think we got everything here. All right, we do need to go to Jador though, the Jador area. Dun, 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 dun. Jador is. I believe there's forest areas that we need to go here for. But it's a good game. I mean, yeah, like at least that makes me feel good to know to see that you know that it's a good game, and it is. It's a really good game. It's a surprise hit in my opinion because I didn't expect a RPG Maker game to be so good and to become one of my comfort games. By the way, a suggestion from another streamer, Computer James. I don't know if you know him, Sleepy, but he was actually a pretty cool guy. When I was playing Return of the Dark Sorcerer, he was there kind of like pointing out a lot of things in the game, like the art that he did, the programming, that the level of effort that needed to go into that game in order to make it what it was, and it was pretty damn good, a lot of effort. And telling us a lot about how the game was made. It was so cool. It was so cool. He suggested I play Look Outside. He thought I would actually just absolutely love it. He was right. Yeah, he was right. And leapfrog. There we go.
Remember, 10 minutes a day in the bathroom equals 40 hours a year.
Until we meet again!
Oh shit! I've spent a hell of a lot more time than that. Am I spending too much time in the bathroom? I wonder. I'm just don't think too much into that, guys. Don't think too much into that. Don't think too much into that. Skeletor. Yay, we're building up that cult library, guys. Don't think too much into that. Please spend as much time into the bathroom as you need. For fuck's sake. Okay. Anyway, PSA over. I think we actually did get more of the bestiary. At least build out this area, I hope. For fuck's sake. Seriously, all this stuff is still World of Ruin stuff. I haven't missed anything. World of Ruin, Southern Continent, Plains Force, Fafnir, Landray, Solitary Island, Desert. Oh, we haven't fought that yet. Okay. And then Black Dragon. There's just something straight up called the Black Dragon. Solitary Island, Southern Continent, Serpent Trench Deserts. Okay. Just easier to do this stuff now. It's basically just like housekeeping shit. It's for a max out challenge. This is just Final Fantasy VI housekeeping. That's a very interesting way. Certainly not boring or mundane way of describing it. Where did I put my friggin' airship? Look at this. They say Southern Continent. I think they mean over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some places over here that we actually haven't been yet. This spot should clear everything up. I haven't seen Computer James since I got back online. Yeah, I hope he's okay. Damn it, Fafnir. I hope he's okay. The poor guy seems to find himself getting into a lot of like stressful situations. So whatever the case may be, I just hope he's just doing all right. I mean, shit happens, but I mean, overall, yeah. And I know the feeling. I know the feeling of being involved or like thrown into something, and you can't get a killer mantis. And not being able to actually like deal with it, like, or having to be forced into it and having to deal with it. And the poor guy seems to, like, that's just kind of what happens to him a lot. Oh, land ray, we need this. That was easy. Pretty sure Black Dragon's part of here in this area too. We got them before they died of, I don't know, old age. I'm not really sure. Probably, the desert. But whatever. There it is. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Now these ones. I can't remember these ones. Serpent Trench Wastelands. Oh yeah, we have to go to the Serpent Trench. Or where the Serpent Trench used to be. Let's go to the Fagaro Desert first. If that's closer. Really surprising that, what's his dick? Doomgaze was never actually even a random encounter. He was just always in one spot. You just have to find that spot. Which means you'd still have to fly around the world to find him, but, you know. Adorable. I don't remember this monster. So many fucking monsters to have to fight. Okay. I think we just have to stick in this area for a little bit for a couple of encounters. Cancer, yeah. Really? That's such BS. I mean, the encounters? Yeah. It's just one character in this game that requires that you have every single encounter in the game for them to get for them to max out their skill. Just one character. He's a strong character and one of the best in the game, but still, fucking still. Yeah. It's Gao, and here, this is not even the worst part. This part's technically the easy part. The hard part is tolerating the RNG for gaining his skills through these monsters. I think we have to step off the desert now. And then we go to the wasteland. Wandering around, fighting monsters. Forgot how morbid this. I forgot how morbid this song is. It sounds actually even more morbid as a remix, but also more fun. Sandforce. Hang on. Gotta have to look. Yeah. Delta B build. Oh yeah, we have to go to the Serpent Trench. I think we got Oceanus, didn't we? Yes, we did get Oceans. The weird sand eel. So the Delta Beetle, the Vampire Thorn, the Lizard, and the Devahan. Devahan, that's a mouthful, but yeah. I think we got everything else, though. Did we get the Humpty? Yes, we did. We did not get the Dropper, but we have to go into the castle, Figaro Castle to do that, which we could do anytime. Right, so Serpent Trench it is. But yeah, so so the way it works is you have to find all the encounters, and when you go to the Veld, you have Gao in your party, and he leaps into battle. I think we go right here is probably a good place. He leaps in the battle, and he sits. You have to wait around for him to actually learn the monster for like 1 to 3 battles, and then you have to wait for him to come back. It's the most time-consuming thing in the world. Lizard. Yeah, that's a lizard, all right. Technically. I think we just got a couple. But yeah. And then we have to spend, like... That's going to be probably a majority of the playthrough in terms of maxing it out. Just doing things in the belt. Oh, cool. Okay. I think we found everything there. Oh, yeah, we filled that out. Okay, cool. 136? What was 136 again? The Dropper. Yeah. This one isn't missable, but I'm still wondering about it. 147 and 149. The Whirl, Daryl's Tome enters. Oh yeah, we need to do that. And Daryl's Tome, yeah, just a couple of monsters in Daryl's Tome. Since we're near the castle, we're going to do that right now. A lot of content in this game is so missable.
Your password has probably locked you out more than it has locked other people out.
This one's just relatable.
Until we meet again.
Holy shit, that one's just relatable and very true. Holy shit, that one deserves it. Yeah. Oh man. That one's just super true. How many times have people have clicked on Forgotten Password just because of this fact? And the only reason you're even able to make a new password and get through your own security measures is because you're the person that made that password in the first place. I don't know, man. I know. It's yeah. Anyway, where's that? Where the frick is that castle? Oh, there it is. I looked the wrong way. Yes, I looked exactly the wrong way. There we go. But then, Megumi, that one was actually thoughtful. Post while it's fresh. Okay, I'll post while it's fresh. It's the one thing that you're actually asking me to do that hasn't been annoying today. Fucking TikTok. Oh, look at that. Okay, there we go. Final Fantasy 6. I gotta give it to TikTok. They do actually have some pretty good what am I thinking about? They're really great when you want to post up content on the spot. That's actually pretty good. Retro game. JRPG. There we go. And there we go. We posted it. Doesn't keeping live. Can't. I just did that.
I hate it when it tells me I'm using the wrong password, but when I go to change it, it tells me I can't make it the same as the old password.
Yeah.
Like the fuck?
Holy shit. I've encountered that so many times, Bagooby. Holy shit. Again, a lot of relatability. Oh, yeah, we have to fight something down here. Like a random encounter. No, but I went through that exact same thing myself. And I do that, and it's just like, well, okay, I might as well just use a password I'm familiar with. It's just like, no, you can't use the same password. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You told me, I just... I mean, it's still, when you really think about it, it's still secure. Because if your own passwords keep you guessing, how the hell is anybody else supposed to guess it? Like, being fair. Being fair, if you can't guess it, how's anybody else supposed to guess it? It does work as security. It does work as security. I'm surrounded. You're level 99. I know you're a 10-year-old, but you're level 99. How can you miss? Realm, how can you miss? Oh, that's so embarrassing. Strago, you're a terrible grandpa. You haven't taught the basic things to your granddaughter. Let's go this way. I think what we have to do is we have to go into this. This is weirdly obscure, and I don't know if it's going to work, but I think we have to go into this room.
The gremlins in the computer going, look at this idiot, lol.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, I hate it. It's just, I don't know. If I had a better memory, I'd make a password. Actually, I'm not going to say that, but I'd make a distinct and very, very unique password for absolutely everything. Like something that is absolutely unrecognizable. Actually, that's the monster we need to find. Absolutely unrecognizable to even somebody that's remotely like, well, not autistic. But I don't have that sort of memory. Portuguese. Oh yeah, we got the Portuguese. Okay, we're almost done. I think we're almost done actually getting all the encounters. We just have to go to Daryl's tomb. There's the dropper. Dropper 196. Yep, we got everything here. So we just need to go to Daryl's tomb and catch a couple of stragglers. Oh, and 179. And Basilisk. Oh, okay, we forgot the Basilisk in Jador's grasslands. We might just pick that up first. Can we exit out of here with magic? I wonder. Alright, never mind. We gotta get out of here. Like, on foot. It's not a big dungeon, but still. Whee! But yeah, it's goddamn. It is in fact troubling when passwords lock you out more than anybody else. Anyway, where was I? We gotta go to the Jador place to fight a basilisk, which is basically another lizard chicken, which is the awesomest thing in this game. There's like 4 lizard chickens in this game.
I have a movie item and a manga title I can never speak off because they are my passwords for everything Laser 50.
I mean, oh yeah, fair enough. No, I mean, fair enough. I do my best to keep my passwords distinct from each other. And there's, obviously I'm not going to share which ones are like the same as each other because I don't want to take for granted that nobody cares that I have passwords on those particular platforms or wherever it is, but yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Megumi. No, I think we need to fight wizard chickens. If not, it's in a different area. I would like to get at least all the conventional encounters out of the way for this stream. The next stream I'm going to do with this game, it's going to be Kefka's Tower, and then we have to get out of Kefka's Tower, because that we should simultaneously be able to take out all the statues, get all the rest of the encounters in the game, and then get the Crusader Magicite after beating the last 2 dragons in Kefka's Tower. And then we have to just exit it and then do the Veld thing and rip our hair out when we don't get the encounters, exactly the encounters we want. And basically play the next 4 streams just being at the Veld. I might create little mini games for people that they can play while I'm doing that part. Or playing kick-ass music that is just not copyright. I don't think the Medusa chicken's here. No, it's not the Medusa chicken we're looking for. It's something else. None. It is the Basilisk. Grasslands. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. Like exactly the wrong place. Yeah, grass. I keep forgetting this sickly green hue is grass. There we go. Which is, in fact, a creature in the first Final Fantasy game, which I'm happy that they put in this game. He's like one of the few people that doesn't have Ragnarok. Or Ultima, rather. One of the best boss songs of this game, by the way, is this track. Okay. I think we got the Basilisk for this area. Oh, 180. But we're getting close. 189. I hope this is not out of the way. Oh, right, the Tonberry. The Tonberry. We gotta go to at the Tonberry in the Yeti's cave. Right? Oh, fuck off. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem for us now, but still, that's kind of a pain in the ass because that means we have to go all the way over there. We're taking Mog. We're taking Mog. With the charm. We put our ship. There it is. We're definitely taking Mog with us to just turn off encounters. Ah, fuck. Okay. Again, this is not going to be much of a problem for us, but still. At least, especially not now. We're just going to replace Strago. Actually, a bunch of people. I guess he's goated. Not Gal. I don't want to take Gal with us today. Yeah, Strago. Nope. We're not replacing one old man with another. We need both old men. What they lack in strength and youth, they make up for in experience, and because they'll make a fuss if we don't bring them with us. Just the way things are. Anyway. Buddy. Also another good candidate for the Holy Lance. I think he can equip the Holy Lance. Lulu's Charm right off the bat. And then... Not that it matters much. If we have the Baloo's charm on him, he's not going to be... He's learning that. She's learning that. Oh, she's not in the party anymore. There we go. Can't believe we have to go all the way back to the Yeti's Cave, but that does make sense. I think I left the tone berries alone because they kept kicking our ass, and I think now is a good time for us to take care of that. I really hope they're not a random encounter either. Well, actually, that doesn't matter. If they were a random encounter, that would just make things easier. Okay. What's the fastest way? Oh, yeah, we have to go this way. Probably going to be the last thing I do, but hey, it's good timing as well. Because if we get most of the encounters, even if we don't get all of them today, we can get most of them today, almost wiping out most of the encounter chart, and then, or the bestiary rather, and then we should feel satisfied with being able to go to the Veld maybe after we go through Kefka's Tower. Awesome. Pretty much on schedule, if I'm being honest. Like, for as many streams as I'm devoting to this game. Yeah, we beat the shit out of that freezing dragon. Frost dragon. Meow, mom. Did we beat all the toneberries? Then why is it not showing up? Do we have to actually encounter them as a random encounter? That's pretty bad for a number of reasons. But I'll play ball here. It would be weird if we... Shit. We'll do what we can. Do what we can. It might just be that we have to find like one tonberry as like an encounter, and that's that. This might take a while though. Naughty. Look exactly like the Skull Smashers in Final Fantasy V. They just kick ass and awesome. Oh, we should fight. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. Nemoe. Okay. This one's a rare encounter, I guess. Glad we're getting a lot of the green cherries. Yeti's Cave. We have everything else. We have absolutely everything else. Is it in like a treasure box? Takes us back to the previous floor. Or maybe it's on that floor where we fight them in treasure boxes. Because I remember fighting them in treasure boxes. Kind of disappointing, actually. I mean, if it's a bug, because I do remember fighting them in a treasure box. And that should cover the encounter, but it's not showing up at the bestiary. It might very well be that it is just an encounter that we need to run into that's very rare, which is disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. Teleport. God damn. Well, be right back. Of course. Show us one Tonberry. Tonberry encounter. FF6 Pixel Remaster. Yeah, Tonberry where? As we random encounter in Umaro's cave. Yep. Found that. Okay, I found that you could find him in the Coliseum, but it's going to be a terrible fight. Blah blah blah. Okay. Oh shit. We ran into it like twice in a row in the entrance room today. Killed me the first time though. Seems to have the Lord. Okay. So people have said that they are encountering it. Just remember, seems to be remembered to encounter in a cave in the. Wow. Okay, so it's just a random encounter. It took me a good 4 levels worth of grinding in the entrance room. I don't know if that matters. So it is something that we can actually get. But you have to kind of work for it. You see the entrance room. So where you kind of land, like over here? There it is. Just getting a drink. Entrance room. Well, a lot more people are learning. Oh, well. I mean, the more the merrier. I think we need to go back. And they're still great at crowd control. Meh. Can we even get back to the interest room? Kind of a pain, but whatever. There we go. We should be able to find it here. It could kill us, or whatever. I think they said it was a 1 out of 16 chance that you'll actually run into them. I do like those odds, but I don't like the kind of time that I have right now. Right. Worst comes to worst, we can always try this again next time. I wish it was an item that could just increase the encounter rate between yourself and rare monsters. That would be quite neat. At least we're loading up on. We're really loading up on green cherries. I'm not going to complain about that. God damn it. God damn it. Okay. What time do we have? 3 hours and 15 minutes. Shit. Well, short stream today, but I'll go for a couple more encounters. Because you never know. It might have just been the next encounter. Actually, nope, he's got some more stuff to learn. All right. Well, that sucks. One more encounter, and then we'll have to leave it. Yeah. I have a feeling that if we renew the encounter charts like the next time I play this, we'll probably get lucky and get a Toneberry random encounter. One more. Let's roll them dice, guys. Let's roll them dice and get one more. Okay. All right, for real. We'll stop now. That sucks, but, you know, it can't all be just easy. Flip. Just to make sure that we don't have to worry about it when we get back to it. Well, we'll see when we get back to it. I still have to finish this. This is kind of important. All right. Oh man, sorry. Excuse me, guys. This actually has been pretty good. Shorter streams like this are gonna have to be a thing for a while, guys, until my schedule stabilizes. I'm just happy to even just do it. Just do even just like one stream. Yeah. Two people for a raid. I guess if we have somebody that's awesome that's on right now, maybe somebody from Lag. Boneyard's on. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna raid Boneyard, guys. He just started anyway. What is he playing? Xanadu next. Oh, cool. Xanadu next. That's actually pretty cool. He said he had rave things to say about this game, and I think RPG Elixir played it too. So let's jump in. Have a good night, Sleepy. Thanks for coming in. Let's raid Boneyard. Just say hi and everything like that. I'm going to be very quick, of course, when I join the raid, because I'm not really sleepy, but I've had a long day, and it's probably it's better more than not for me to actually get like a good night's sleep. And who knows, I might be able to actually put in a stream for tomorrow, but more likely it's going to be on the weekend, Friday or the weekend. But yeah, guys, I want to thank you guys for everybody that joined me today. A great reception for the brief break that, well, not even a break, the brief working retreat, let's just fucking call it that, that I took just to get my schedule, trying to level up my schedule. I still have a lot of kinks to work out, guys, but you know, you guys should see me streaming pretty soon and pretty frequently soon enough once I get used to my job. Anyway, thank you. Oh, you're here? Actually, hang on. Cancel raid. Just to make sure that we get everybody. There we go. Now it includes you. The way raids work, that's weird. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Your support's always awesome. It's always great to see you guys come in. And of course, guys, remember to stay awesome and always find those best vibes. Hopefully I'll see you guys on Friday. If not, the weekend. So anyway, take it easy, everybody, and have a good one.